Hello everyone, this video is about managing slides on the Pulse theme, and slides can be used in different ways on this theme, but a good example of where you see some slides being used is on, for instance, on the main demo and on the photography demos. You have a slider above and you can move back and forth, so that's a good example. But you can show these slides on any part of the page. So for instance, here you can display a slider using or that is connected to the theme slides. In terms of the slide management, you click on slides, then go to all slides, and as usual you have a custom taxonomy or a way to categorize these slides, and in this case it's called groups. So you can have different groups to show, for instance, here on this page, if you only want to show a specific group, and let me show you this page how we are using the slider, how we are adding it. So in this case, that specific slider, it's not coming from the page content. It's coming from this option here that is located under the page content. So there's an option to display a feature slider above the content, and that's what we are doing here. And the slider has multiple options in terms of delay and transition delay, autoplay, colors, navigation arrows and stuff. So, but there's another video tutorial about these options here. But what I want to tell you is that, for instance, on this page, if you only want to have a specific group of slides showing, you can come here and select it. So currently I only have one group, but if you have 4 or 5, you can come here and say that I just want to show this specific group. So back to where we were. So when you are editing a slide, the whole idea, or how the slide works, the featured image will be your slide background, and then you can add whatever content you want inside the slider. So here, you can use Visual Composer to add the text, and you can change obviously the text, but you can add any other element to the slider, okay? And basically you can do everything with this. I mean, you can split this row into columns. So I don't know. I mean, there's another video tutorial, but I don't know how to explain this better. But basically, you can put whatever you want inside the slider, and you can define some custom animations too if you want. But then you have, apart from the content, you have here some important options under the slider. So one of them is to hide the title from this specific slide. For instance, this title here, it will be shown by default, and you can hide it with this option. You can also have a text rotator on the slide, like you see, for instance, on the here. You have here a rotating text, and you can use this option for it. In this particular case, I'm not even using this option. I just added this. You can also add the text rotator here. So you can go to the page content and say that you want to add a text rotator, and it's a different way to use it. But within the slide options, you can also do that if you don't want to use the page content for this specific effect. And then you have here some options under that are mostly related with how the text looks by default. I'm not going through all of them on this video. I just want to get your attention that you can use some HTML code to stream video from YouTube or Vimeo, for instance. So you can do that here, and you can also have the whole slide open a custom URL if you want. And finally, you can also append a scroll down button to the lower part of the slide. So you can, and this button, you can customize the text and the button color and the arrow color, and you also should put the link which usually is the link for the next section. So that's all in terms of slides. Thank you very much for watching.